to talk about some of your other projects, the Hamilton mixtape.
Yeah.
You performed at the White House.
I sure did.
No pressure.
No pressure, and I had never performed that song in public before. That song existed between me, my wife, a couple of friends, and like my shower. And so, you know, when the White House called and said, we're doing this evening of spoken word and poetry, do you have anything on the American experience? I had this song I'd been working on for 6 months. And I immediately called Alex Lacamoire and said, okay, this is the track I've been writing too. Like, let's figure out what the musical equivalent of, how will we do this on just piano? Because I didn't want to rap to a track in the White House. I wanted this to be like a classy affair. And so so you know, we sort of, we wrote out the sheet music version of what I had been writing, and it was a very public birth announcement, because not only was it this musical number that I was performing for the First Family, it was also, this is my next project, which, you know, I'm 13 or 14 songs in on right now, but I announced it, it was like announcing you're going to have a baby 3 years before you're going to have the baby, because that happened in, 2009? I'm still working on it. So, yeah, but, you know, it couldn't have gone better, and to see the reception that video alone has had in classrooms, people tweet me, I got a question right on my history test thanks to your video, thank you. And all I want to say to these people is there's so much more coming. So I'm excited about that.
How does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence, impoverished in squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14 they had placed him in charge of the trade and charter, and every day while slaves were being slaughtered or carted away across the waves, our Hamilton kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned, and our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world is gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. His name is Alexander Hamilton, and there's a million things he hasn't done, but just you wait, just you wait.
My intent with this show was, I read this book by Ron Chernow, this biography, and I just so fell in love with this incredibly restless man at the birth of our nation. An immigrant, a penniless immigrant, who by sheer force of will totally helped invent our country. And you know, caught beef with every other founding father. His fights with Jefferson are the same fights we continue to have today over the size and role of government in our daily lives. But it's such, to see one of the central tenets of our American life sort of come to life in this very paradox-filled, contradictory, restless young man. I just fell in love with him as a character, and I wanted to write for him immediately. So that's been my goal with this, is to make him come to life on stage.
Because you also did it at Lincoln Center.
Yeah, I did a songbook series at Lincoln Center, and I really, that was like a highly public deadline for myself. I said, okay, I'm going to schedule a concert on his birthday. January 11th is Alexander Hamilton's birthday, and Tommy Kail directed that evening, and I got my band back together. I called Alex, and we figured out these songs I'd been writing for a 6-piece band, and then I called in my friends. Yeah. You know, I had Chris Jackson play George Washington. I had my friend Utkarsh, who I'm in Freestyle Love Supreme with, play Aaron Burr. You know, we got amazing people. We got, you know, Mandy Gonzalez to play Maria Reynolds. We got Rebecca Naomi Jones to play Eliza Hamilton. And it was this sort of workshop on Lincoln Center's dime of just the songs I'd written and getting them out of my head and out into a space. And I was happy that was so well received, but that really for me felt like the halfway point in the development of the show. So it was a great concert, and I keep writing.
So almost soon for the whole cycle?
Almost soon.
Okay.
I think we're looking towards beginning to workshop it as a stage piece as early as next year.
Good for you.